Hello and welcome to my first of a whole part series on how to balance weapons, items, and other healing and effect devices. We're mostly going to be focusing on Battle Royale games, but we also may dip into storyline games and other gun games such as Call of Duty and Halo. As you can see here, there are many constraints that can be changed to effectively balance any type of item. As you can see, I have developed 24 different categories, such as damage, accuracy, game mechanics, effects, sounds, hitboxes, and velocity. But today we're only going to focus on one of those. Today's topic is damage. Everything that can be done about it, the definition of it, and general player expectations of it. Throughout this video, we are going to cover these 5 different sections of this unit: damage in general, weapon type, player expectations, how to counter OP or overpowered guns or items, and low-tier examples. Examples of modern games trying to balance an overpowered item. We'll start by defining damage. Damage is inflicting physical harm on something so as to impair its value, usefulness, or function. In PvP, it's player to player. PvE, it's player to a natural force or the environment. TvE is team damage to stop an NPC force, and TvT is team-on-team damage. Weapon type. Certain weapons that you would see in games have certain types of damage outputs and certain type of damage effects. Guns like rifles and pistols, compared to melee, could be used at range, while magical tools have their own unique set of skills to be used in combat, such as different effects that can be used to prevent the player from doing certain actions. Player expectations. You may see these 3 categories here: pistols, shotguns, and crossbows, better known as Walking Dead rules. We're going to go through them, and I'm going to tell you about how players would expect these guns to work, and if they don't work, the player may be frustrated with your game and results in a negative review of it. Pistols. Contrary to rifles, they are medium to short range, they have quick reload, and are usually single fire, except for auto pistols. Usually the player has to click their mouse over and over to fire multiple shots. If a pistol is an auto fire, then all they have to do is hold down the mouse. Pistols can be long range though, in the form of revolvers and deagles. Shotguns, one of the most common types of weapon to find in any game. They're short range, use bullet spread to deal multiple pellets of damage. They're usually slow to reload and have huge damage output. A short damage output with no bullet spread with fast reload would be considered an SMG, not a shotgun. Ah yes, crossbows. The medium-long range sniper that isn't a sniper. It uses an arc path like a sniper, but it reloads much quicker than one. A crossbow should be used mostly for mobility, as it should replace accuracy for consistency and efficiency, and short quick shots over one shot, then a long reload. Overpowered guns. Items that, when first introduced, players obviously label as being overpowered. Now, simple solutions would be to lower the damage, lower the rarity so it can't be found as easier, remove normal helper mechanics such as aim assist or first shot accuracy, or lower the fire rate. Complex solutions may include removing and fixing the item or using player data or surveys to fix the item based on player input. I know. Modern example, the drum gun. A lot of people look at Fortnite as a meme, but this is one of the items that a lot of players and people in the community will know as something that used to be overpowered but has now been turned to a semi-usable item. The creators of Fortnite were able to do this by taking the former stat line of the gun and generally decreasing its fire rate, magazine size, and DPS by reducing its damage heavily. As you can see here, the damage was bigly reduced. so that this gun went from being an overpowered gun of mayhem to now being basically a sissy gun that people use instead of an SMG sometimes. And that's it for this short video, created by me using Adobe Spark and resources from Fortnite Fandom, Gamepedia, YouTube, and Google Slides to plan it all. I hope you will continue watching this series, as next video we will dive into the aspects of DPS and fire rate, as well as some headshot multipliers. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.